And there it is. Oh, it is a packed train. Okay, so this is the fullest train that we've seen arrive here so far, definitely. People have, been experiencing this for the very first time. Of course, not paying anything today. Line 5, it is free. I wonder if we've got a second to maybe chat with people as they get off the train, if that's okay. Talking to our control room right now. Okay, I heard yes. So let's see these doors open up. Hey there, how are you? We're live on CP24. Come on out, tell me about your ride.
It's been actually a pretty surprisingly great ride so far.
Where did you hop on?
Right at the beginning at Mount Dennis.
Okay.
So we immediately went through the underground portion, and
what was that like?
It was actually really quite good.
Yep.
Better than I expected. Pretty smooth and quite quick. So that was a positive.
A full train too. How long did it take you to get here, do you think?
Just about an hour. So about 10 minutes.
We left around 7:37. It took us a full hour to get here. And also Toronto, hello, hi Mom, happy new line! Woo! It took us 16 years to get here. We need a public inquiry now.
So a lot of enthusiasm. Thanks so much for that. Can I chat with you? What was your experience?
Oh, it was so awesome. I rode on the LRT and this man gave me like 2 pins.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was so awesome. I think line 5 is my new favorite line.
Where did you hop on?
I rode on Fairbank.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just an absolute amazing experience.
Oh, terrific. What was the mood like on board the train?
Oh, everyone was so happy. It felt like the community was just finally getting together. It was just awesome.
Oh, terrific. I'm so glad to hear about your experience. How about you? Want to come on in here? I'd love to hear what your experience was like.
It was great, except when we got passed by a bus. That was unfortunate, but it was great overall. People were very excited, glad to have more trains. Always good.
Where did you hop on?
I hopped on the Eglinton station.
Okay. And I wonder, were there a lot of people you seeing waiting at different platforms along the line?
For sure. I got in basically on the last station where there was enough room for many people to get on the train, but every station we stopped, someone would yell, "Happy New Line!" Yeah.
All right, so we got a new line to celebrate this all. Thanks so much for that. Hi there, can I chat with you? Listen, what was your experience like? Where did you get on board?
I got on at Fairbank.
Okay.
It was crowded, so
Yeah.
it was a little cramped, but I was also keeping track of the time, but I didn't start until like around Eglinton Station. So when we got off here, it took us around 40 minutes.
So what are your observations with speed? We just heard from another young man who said that there was a bus that passed you along the way.
Yeah, so, there were like 2 buses that passed us, and it was mainly because we didn't have like signal priority, which is something that this line should have.
Yeah, and that's just the plan, I think, to come online a little bit later in the months to come. Was it roomy in there? Looks like there were a lot of people on board.
Absolutely not, but we were definitely having a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thanks so much for sharing your experience with us. Ty, how are you? Listen, what was it like on board there?
It was really interesting. I mean, it's felt like a streetcar. As soon as I was like, oh, this is just the streetcar.
Okay.
But it was really nice, smooth. I would say the part that's underground, like right when it starts. I got on at Mount Dennis, like the whole line. But it was really just like, it was crowded, but it's nice, comfy seats and everything. So really interesting. We did get passed by one bus, but it is Sunday morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So probably won't get passed by buses at, 8:30 on a Monday, but really interesting, really fun, really nice, really comfortable.
I'm curious to know more about the underground section. I haven't been on it just yet. What was that like?
So the underground section is, it moves really fast. It's almost like the subway. And there's like a nice platform next to the thing. So if you have to get out like in an emergency, it looks like it's going to be really easy to get out, really safe. Tons of like really high ceilings, which is really strange for underground, but it's really interesting. It's like when you're underground, it's like, oh, this is a subway, and then you get above ground, you're like, oh, this is a streetcar. Yeah.
The sunlight.
Yes, the sunlight was really beautiful actually. As soon as it leaves Mount Dennis, it's like the sun rising. I was like, oh, this is so awesome, really exciting.
Oh, what a terrific experience. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. Hi, how are you? Would you like to tell us about what it was like on there?
Yes, so Line 5, been in the works for as long as I've been alive. It was amazing.
So you're kind of celebrate. Are you about 15 years old?
No, I'm 13 actually.
Oh, okay. So this has been ongoing your entire life. You finally got to be on there. What was the mood like on the train?
I would say for the underground portion, the speed was amazing.
Yeah.
Once we got over ground, we did get stopped at a couple red lights in a row, got passed by a couple of buses. So I do think transit signal priority, that sort of thing, maybe even trimming out some stops would definitely help.
Yeah.
But overall, I would say it was a very good experience.
Thanks so much for your review. I appreciate that. Oh, listen, we got everyone hanging out here today. I appreciate it. Would you like to say hello? Tell me about your experience.
I just came all the way from Hamilton, actually.
Just to ride this.
Yeah, I've been here since this morning. It's really nice, actually. 15 years in the making, which is finally, thank God.
And where did you hop on?
Mount Dennis. I was the first train out of Mount Dennis.
Yeah, no, so you were on the first train. You rode all the way here to the end of the line at Kennedy. How long do you think it took you?
Under an hour.
Under an hour.
Which is a lot faster than the bus. Mind you, we passed 2 buses coming up here, but it was all right.
And interesting that you came all the way from Hamilton to experience this here in Toronto. Why do that?
I'm a huge transit fan, and I wanted to experience this. I missed the opening of Line 6, so I had said I had to be here for Line 5.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks so much for that. Can I chat with you guys? Okay, you were on board the train?
Yeah, I was on Eglinton and Caledonia.
Terrific. What was it like?
It went very fast, but it took very long to build. I was here since I was 3 years old, and now I'm turning 12, turning 13. So I'm looking kind of excited for this.
Yeah. Is this going to be kind of your regular routine? Do you live in the area?
Yeah, I do, and this is gonna be our regular routine, so I can get to school faster because there's a lot of traffic. So
Are you with your family here?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Is this Mom over here?
Yeah.
Mom, hello. Why bring out the family for all this today?
Because we are excited to experience the train because my son grew up at Eglinton and Caledonia.
Okay.
So he was excited, so I brought him out to get the ride and see what it's like. But it's good, and we enjoy it.
And will it be part of your regular routine?
Yes, please.
Yeah. And what did you guys think?
Oh, it was kind of good. I'm not even gonna lie. It was fast, but you could see everything. It was slow so that everyone could see. But
Pretty cool. You got to be part of Toronto history on a brand new train.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just saying that the train ride was amazing. Every time I go on a train, I'm always excited for the outside parts to see outside, how smooth it feels.
Was it smooth?
Yeah. The windows are bigger. The windows are bigger and stuff, so you can see everything.
Okay, some positive reviews. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Tell me about your experience. Hi.
Okay, so basically, I'm really happy that this line's finally open. It's been 15 years in the making. I got down here from at the morning. I caught the first train out of Mount Dennis. Really, I remember when I was 3 years old, I saw the signs of them saying they're starting to build the line around that time, and I was I really want to ride the line. And now I'm almost I'm literally turning 18 in a week. I'm gonna be a legal adult by the time the line opens, almost. And it's been so long, and I'm so glad that it finally opens. The tunnels are really nice, pretty fast. But I'd say that the surface section was pretty. I don't know. It was a bit disappointing. It was a bit slow. Could use some more transit priority. I think there were a few too many stops too. But really, I'm so glad it's open. I was on the first train on Finch too, and I'm really happy that I got to see both of them open this winter.
Terrific, and happy early birthday to you. Hello, sir. What was your experience like?
My experience, here's the thing. I run a YouTube channel called Transmedia, as you can see. I've been doing this for about, this is my 15th anniversary. When Line 5 was been under construction, I was in high school, in my senior year. So I came over here around at Mount Dennis around 5:30 in the morning. It didn't open its doors at 5:45. The underground section is amazing. I mean, it feels like you're riding on a Line 2 subway, Line 1 subway. It feels exactly like that because I've been doing these time videos saying that it's an hour between Mount Dennis to Eglinton Station for 1 hour on bus.
Yeah.
And from Eglinton to Kennedy is another 1 hour on bus. So it's an amazing improvement. On the surface section, I mean, even the surface section, even the trains are faster than it is on Line 6, and out there on that for there too. And although there needs to be some improvement about signal priority and all that, I could see that improvement is on the way. This is a really good start, but the underground section is pretty flawless. But the surface section, I mean, the trains are fast. I mean, they're faster than Line 6, which is good. But I would say improvement needs more improvement on the signal priority. But this is a good start.
Excellent. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're getting some real-time reviews here. That packed train, Phil, just arriving here. Many of the people hopped on at Mount Dennis, arriving here to Kennedy Station, telling us what their experience was like. It sounds like the underground part, that is getting an A. The rest of it might need a little bit of work, they're telling us, in terms of speed, but interesting to hear about their experiences just as they walk off this train, met with a camera and a microphone, giving us their experience and kind of the run-through of what that's been like so far this morning.